Hi babes, how are you? If you're new, how welcome. My name is Misha and this is yes another Celebrate Tarot. I got a pillow. And we are gonna be talking about Justin Bieber and Hailey. You guys know when that photo that she looked very pretty and he didn't put any effort. So we're gonna figure out what was all that about. I want to remind you guys that all my readings have no date. They are divinely guided. Everything has free will. Not everything is going to resonate with everybody. Oh my goodness. And as I always say, these are all for your entertainment purpose only, and everything said and mentioned is allegedly throughout the whole reading. So with this said, let's move forward. I also want to remind you that you can follow me on IG, TikTok, Spotify, and so on. So with this said, let's move forward. So we got the Ten of Swords, the Death card, Nine of Cups, the King of Swords in the reverse, Four of Swords, the Hierophant, Three of Wands in reverse, Seven of Cups, and Six of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Very focused in Scorpio. We got Taurus energy as well, and Leo, Aries. So first of all, he's talking about that he was super tired and he didn't want to go. Allegedly, he didn't want to go whatsoever, and he did express that to her prior that day. Also, he's just unhappy. Honestly, allegedly, he's an unhappy being, and even if she tries her best, he is just never content, you know? And he wasn't happy. He didn't want to go. He expressed that to her. She really wanted him to go, and allegedly he said, well, you know, if I go, I'm not gonna get ready. And she said, okay. Allegedly, she thought he did not mean it. She thought he was going to change his outfit and like try to look decent, but he didn't. He did not care, because it was like he was like a little kid, like in a way, before throwing a tantrum, and he didn't want to go. And he's like, okay, so you're making me go, I'm gonna look like this. Allegedly, he wanted to make her look bad in a way, shape, or form, make her feel bad in a way, shape, or form, because he allegedly told her days before that he didn't want to go to that he didn't. And sadly, she kind of like really wanted him there. And you see the photos, and you see the outfits, and you see the vibes. With the Four of Swords and the Hierophant right here, and the Three of Wands in the reverse, allegedly he doesn't treat her very well. He's always grumpy and always in a bad attitude towards her, and we've seen this before, and where they're not compatible. She's no angel, don't get me wrong, but allegedly he's also being extra mean to her because he's not happy, so he's like taking it on her. And allegedly it's just that he didn't want to go. He wanted to make her feel bad. He wanted, like, he was like throwing a tantrum. He's like, you know, you're making me come, so blah, blah, blah. The Seven of Cups right here and the Six of Cups right here is because the lack of really love that there is, allegedly. That's why he doesn't want to do the extra stuff. And that's it. You could see the lack of love, allegedly. And it says right here that, and let's see what else. He didn't care how he's going to be looking. He didn't care what people were going to say. He didn't care how he was making her look like. Allegedly, she was very embarrassed. She was very embarrassed, but they've been allegedly arguing for a couple days prior that day, and she didn't want to continue to argue, so she just let it be. But they've been having arguments back to back for a couple days ago. Allegedly, they were like on each other's throats, kind of like cats and dogs. And she was hoping that he was at least going to try, and he didn't. And she felt very bad. She felt very... She's getting tired, allegedly, and he's purposely acting like this. Allegedly, he's purposely acting like this so she will leave. Allegedly, so she can say, hey, I'm done with the relationship. All the things he's doing, he knows is wrong, allegedly. He knows it's going to make her feel bad. And allegedly, this could be also subconsciously that he's doing it, but I feel like he knows what he's doing. But he's just doing it so she leaves. So she's done with the relationship. This connection that they have, this relationship that they have, is a heavy burden that they're both carrying. At points, allegedly, they both thinking of like, is this worth it? Is this worth fighting for? And at this point, they have actually come to the same energy of like, it's not worth fighting. What is there to fight for? And they're both carrying such a burden with this connection. And look, this is Hailey right here. Allegedly, she is like running out of ideas. She's running out of like wanting to be there. Allegedly, she's trying to manage everything, like trying to manage, how can I make it work? How can I make him happy? And the fact is like, allegedly, he purposely does things so she knows that he's not happy with her, that he wants her to know that no matter what she does, allegedly, doesn't make him happy. And this is something that he's doing. With the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Cups in the reverse, it seems like he doesn't care how he makes her feel or look like. He doesn't. Because allegedly, he doesn't hold her in high regard. He allegedly is regretting marrying her, and this is going for a minute. Like, allegedly, he could be having an affair, or soon this could be like some sort of allegation of him having an affair. But to be honest, Hailey is not his type. Okay? The cards, and allegedly all of it, of course, as I always say, but the cards are saying that Hailey is not his dream girl. She is not his type. She is the girl he settled down for. He used her as a band-aid to fix something, and it didn't work. And now allegedly, eventually, that's what happens when you use someone to fix something instead of working on that issue that you need to work. You are always, or it's gonna work in a short time, right? But then eventually you're gonna start resenting the other person, even though there was a mutual agreement to this. And it's unfair because it becomes a one-sided relationship. Like I said before, I'm not a Hailey fan, right? And I know she has done a lot of things in a way to perform. Yeah, this is her karma. But I will never be happy when I see somebody struggling and hurting. This is called empathy. This is not being favorite, be a fan. No, it's called empathy. And I have empathy for people, okay? Unless it's illegal stuff. But if it's not illegal, I have empathy in a way that I can sense her energies. And she is exhausted. And she is constantly trying to work with this dude. And allegedly, he always makes her feel like it's not enough. He treats her like, allegedly, like she annoys the hell out of him. Like, the way that that launch is gonna be remembered is not the way she wanted it. Look, there's no love here, and it's not mutual. It's just like transaction, collaboration, partnership. One of the two is trying to balance out to make it work. And this person is trying, but the other person is literally not. I do see Hailey. Remember the other readings. If this is the first time you see my videos, you want to take a look at the other Justin Bieber readings I've done throughout the months and stuff that I've been here. But you see in one of the videos saying that allegedly would have been Hailey, the one that will start the divorce. And it makes sense. It makes sense now because he is treating and he's doing allegedly things to get her tired, to get her to want to divorce him. Okay? There's something that he wants to do allegedly to get her tired, allegedly to get her to divorce or separate from him. He's wearing her down, so she stops trying. So she stops trying and working. So she stops loving him. So she could leave. Allegedly, he's doing that so she could leave before it's too late. Quote, before there's a baby in the way, you know. But there's no mutual love here. Hailey's gonna end up getting tired and walking away. And that's allegedly what he's trying. That's why he did that. That's why. And allegedly, this is not gonna be the first time you're gonna see that. There's gonna be multiple occasions into where you see that she's pretty, looking very pretty, and he's looking like he's just, I don't know, cleaning the floors in his house. He knows what he's doing. Allegedly, he knows it's not the way to act. He knows allegedly that's not the way to act and to present himself. And allegedly, he knew what kind of reaction this will get. And I do feel also that he suffers from anxiety and depression. But he has also been suffering from this for a long time. But he chose to not put any effort. And he did not care who was going to be there. Ten of Swords. He wanted to make somebody feel bad. And who is the person who was going to be feeling bad? Allegedly, this relationship is in their last threats. Let me tell you that. And their last threats here. And it's going to end by Hailey. Hailey's going to be the ones taking time, and then, you know, the old just. And they're going to be separated first without putting it on social media. But people are going to start connecting the dots very soon. And then they're going to actually make an announcement. But let me tell you this. Hailey is going to be heartbroken. This is her karma, unfortunately, right? But the relationship is on their last threats. Let me tell you this. And she's getting tired. She's getting drained. Like, you cannot buy love. You cannot force somebody to love you. You cannot get somebody to love you eventually. No. When somebody doesn't love you, babies, they're going to get tired of you eventually. And they're going to treat you very bad just to get some sort of satisfaction out of it. Because people, and I do feel allegedly, you know, this all allegedly, I do feel like Justin could be a tiny bit narcissistic. Because, yes, I know that we all, like, but he chose to marry her, you know, he knew all of that. But at the end of the day, allegedly, he's a little bit narcissistic. And narcissistic people, sometimes they like to hurt others regardless of mutual agreement, the consequences of your own actions, whatever you want to call this. But he's causing her pain, allegedly, in the ways he acts. And allegedly, he finds satisfaction out of it. And that's wrong. That's very wrong. He needs to work on himself. He needs to figure it out, because that's what I tell you. When somebody don't love you, babes, and then you still go with them, they're going to treat you shitty eventually. Because when you are not their first choice but their last resource, which this is what Hailey is to him, he's going to treat you, or they're going to treat you like that. You're going to feel like that every single day. So, and relationships are hard as they are. But I do feel bad for Hailey, because he's doing allegedly all of this in purpose, and he's going to do more just to get her to leave. You'll see. You're going to be like, it doesn't make sense. Well, that's why. Because he's doing it purposely, subconsciously, or whatever you want to call this. Allegedly, he's doing it very, very purposely. Anyways, the planets represent the situation. We got Venus, and Venus is pertaining to relationships, romantic or platonic, love languages, desire, allure. Then we got the zodiac sign, which is the emotional side. We got Cancer, emotional, troubling, interpersonal relationships, protective, suppressing emotions, maternal instincts. And then we got the houses, which represents the area of life. And we got the 11th house, represents protection and good moments, lucky, gifts, connection with people, sharing, bounty and prosperity. So this is the end of the reading. So I hope you guys liked it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. You can also comment down below if you want me to do a reading on any other celebrity. as well as you can follow me on IG, on TikTok, on Spotify, now on Twitch as well. I want to do different lives here and on Twitch as well. And yeah, if you want to get a personal reading with me, I offer them. Please don't hesitate to double check my website for that. And with that said, thank you so much for the love and support, for watching, and